Hi there, and welcome to my very first Minecraft tutorial. This tutorial it covers the basics on Minecarts. This is the very basic Minecart system that I have set up based off other tutorials and other ideas that I've gotten from various sites. I found that none had the full basic step-by-step process that I was really looking for, and I'm hoping that this covers it for you guys. Couple disclaimers before we begin. I am, for the purposes of this video, spawning everything that I'm using for the Minecarts. I am not creating it. To create each, I will tell you what each individual item you need is, and you can look up through a lot of the wikis and such how to create each item, and then you can decide whether you want to spawn them or if you want to create them, to craft them. So that's up to you. For the purpose of this video, I want to first show you what we're going to be making. This is the basic of what we're going to be doing. This is a very small version. And back to where we started. So very basic. So first thing we're going to do is I want to tell you what you need. First, you need cobblestone. I've chosen, you can use a lot of different items. You can use obsidian, or you can use anything that's hard. You can use blocks of iron. Heck, you could use wool of different colors if you decide to do that. Basically, you just need a block to kind of stop the cart at the end and kind of have a ramp up at the beginning. But I'll explain that in a minute. Don't jump my head at myself here. I chose cobblestone because it's easy to work with, and if you destroy it, it comes back as cobblestone. You need rails. This is what the rail looks like right here. Very basic rail, nothing special to it. It just basically tells my cart where it's going to go. The detector rail. Detector rail has a little red square in the middle. What's cool about the detector rail, it says, oh, there's something here, and it'll explain why it's useful later. The powered rail, which is going to help power our vehicle to, our little minecart to go, or go faster, depending what we'd like. And that will be very useful. You need redstone. Redstone is important to power our power rails when we want to power it, when we don't. You'll need some buttons to help be the activator for so you press the button and you go. And of course you need a minecart, something to ride in. So we're going to make one right over here, just next to it. Make a small one, make some curves and stuff to it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make the one that goes. You can't make the one that comes yet, that'd be silly. So make one that goes. So first do 2 stacks of cobblestone. And the reason we're doing this is we need to stop our minecart and then put one in front of it. So we have this kind of backwards L shape, or if we go from the side, it's a regular L shape. Now the reason we make this shape is because the power of the minecart doesn't necessarily start on its own. See, for instance, this power right here doesn't do anything. If you set your car on it, it's not going to do anything. You need to use the force of gravity to get you to start going. So grab some power minecarts, put one on top of the first blocks and one just in front of it. And you can see how that changed. First they were horizontal, and then they changed to vertical and connected, along with making a ramp down. That's what's great about Minecraft, is it kind of fixes it for you as long as you do it in the right order. So it's a fantastic cause for that purpose. So that gets your power minecart. Use the force of gravity to put it up here and pull it down. Then you need some regular rails. So we're going to go straight for a little bit here. And that's how you make rails. Simple as that. As you can see, they're going in horizontal and they're switching to vertical to go with the course. This is also true for curves. If you wanted to turn your minecart, I could simply place one there, and you see how that one automatically changed into a corner. Now your minecart, when it goes, will automatically turn. If I wanted to do it again, I could do it again. You can actually, if I go over here for a moment, make a full circle. Though I don't know what that would get you, but you can do it. So it's good to know what you can do. So we'll go right this way, and we'll turn back around, just for the purposes of for fun. And let's say we'll stop right there. Now, we put a block at the end of our track, always. And the reason we do that is because if your minecart, say we're going to put some boosts in here in a minute, we'll show you. If you're going too fast and you don't have a block here, you're just going to stop in sand. A block is a nice little ending way to tell the cart to stop. We'll start there. Now, what I didn't do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this one right here. and I want to replace it with a powered block. And the reason I'm doing that is your cart if your cart hits a power block that it can't do anything with, it kind of slows down or stops. And so this kind of slows it down so it doesn't get melded into your block. Sometimes it will. It's just a glitch of Minecraft, but just simply destroy the block and you can get it. But for now, that'll kind of help. So now we have our little minecart, but this may not go as fast as you want it to go. Say you want it to go really fast. So we're going to add some boosters in here. And you've heard a lot of boosters. When I was looking for boosters, you found like cart on cart, where the carts drove next to each other and they boosted it. As far as I understand, that does not work as of current, unless they're trying to find another way around it. It was a glitch. But this is like the legit way to do it. So we're going to do it the legit way. First, you need to get rid of 2 minecarts tracks, 2 rails. And you're going to use 1 detector. The detector always goes, and 1 powered. And the detector always goes before the power. So that way it detects the minecart, turns the power rail on, so that when the cart goes past it, it gets a boost. So we're going to put our detector rail down and our power rail down. That way when our cart comes down, it's going to be detected, it turns on this power, it gets boosted, and goes even faster. Hello, cow. Alright, so we're going to do it one more time right here. Now it's important that the detector always comes before the power. I know I've said it, but I'm going to say it again. So if the cart's going this way, you need your detector before your power. So just pay really close attention to how you're laying these down, because it can be very important. Now you do not need this many boosters. Just for the sake of showing you, I am putting this many boosters on here, just to show you. So now we have our little track. And that's really the basics of it. The next thing we need to do is we need to figure out when to go. So I'm going to put 2 boxes on the first one flatly on the ground. Right there. I'm going to put 2 boxes right there. And that's that way if I'm sitting up here in a minecart, I can reach the button. I take our button, right click it on the box, and there's your button. Doesn't do anything as of yet, but it's good to have. Now we need our redstone. Now the redstone, you want to always connect the ramped railing right here with the button. And in this case, I can simply do this because it connects it to the box that it's connected to. I have done it in the past where I've brought it all the way around to a smaller box like this, all the way up to where I thought it needed to be for the button. You don't actually need to do that. Minecraft knows better than I did, so they were able to simply put one in the front and it was connected. So now as you can see, if we press our button, our track lights up bright red. And that tells us that our power is working. Also the redstone lights up, so you know. So now it'll work. Let's give it a try. Put our Minecraft on it by right clicking. Right click to hop in our minecart. Left click our button. And there we go. That simple. Now, some other things you can do. I'm going to replace a piece here, just to show you. If we were going to go up or down some hills, it's good to know this. You can simply place the cart on top and it will automatically make a ramp. But you do want to be careful with this idea. If you're going to go straight uphill, you're going to need a lot of boosters. Otherwise, you're not going to have enough power to take you to the top. So just be aware of that. Do a lot of testing before you go too far. That way you don't go crazy with it. But for the sake of this, let's make a huge ramp uphill. Let's see how much boost we have. We'll go up and down this little hill right here. Sorry, I stopped talking when I start working, apparently. There we go. So now I'm going to put some ramps up this hill. And you can see it's automatically creating it for me, which is amazing. And of course it's raining. Doesn't it always? Perfect. Alright, so let's give this little track a try right here. It will still work in the rain, don't worry. Actually went so fast my mouse couldn't keep up. But as you can see, we had enough power to get us to the top of the hill. So you just want to be careful of that. When you're going straight uphill, make sure you get yourself enough boosters down here beforehand. So that way you have enough power to get you to the top. You did notice that when my cart went right here, both of these light up. And that's because the detector rail is right next to it. If you wanted to split it up, you could take some redstone and move the redstone across, like this. That way this detector, if I were to do this detector would light up that power even though it's not right next to it. That is another option for you. See how this one lights up? That is an option for you. But by putting it right next to each other, it knows which one to activate. And that's really the basics of minecarts. If you wanted to go back, you literally make the same thing but backwards. Make one for each side. It's a great way to do it. So that's basics. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.